Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 29th of May to Saturday, the 4th of June, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Sagittarius. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Who changes all these lines and signs? They come and go. It's a soul that's managing your palms to make you aware what the future is waiting for you. And that's what I will read for you for your next 9 years, including your date of birth and time of birth horoscope. I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you, the soul. I'll show you how to do that so that you can accelerate the energies. Most people only get these energies in their late 50s and 60s and 70s of ages. I'll show you how. And if you like to play lotteries, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. Let's talk about that later. You coming from Sagittarius, Sunday the 29th of May is a very lucky morning and afternoon. Lucky in the sense that where emotions are concerned, you are going to connect to people who will be very happy. Chase for that romance if that's what you're looking for. Keep your family happy in the morning and afternoon. Go out with them. Have a good time on this Sunday, the 29th of May. A bonding is taking place between you and the people emotionally linked or even to form partnerships in whatever way which will have compatibility. So it's a wonderful morning and afternoon. Evening turns the opposite. Unexpected problems move in. You are not on the same wavelength as people anymore. Disagreements everywhere. And you will be seen to be rebellious, which means you are not happy with the whatever conditions or plans made by others. That's going to be a spoiler. These are negative planets. We don't want you to be rebellious. We want you to be on the same wavelength as people so that some kind of compatibility can happen. And to make that happen, some of your morning good planets will be there in the evening nightfall. So some emotional disturbance, emotional objections may be seen. Be flexible as you can. Monday, the 30th of May. This is a very powerful, lucky morning and afternoon. Whether at work, whether in business, you're going to tie up in something very big. You'll be the leader because these planets of leadership are there. So you can take the lead at work and show your plans. And you will see that your bosses will remark how good you are and the value for you. More status, more promotion, more money is all possible where you work. And in business, many of these planets are business minded. So they'll give you the chance in business to talk to business partnerships and to plan expansion and bigness. That's what these planets do. So you have a chance to grow and expand and show your talents in the morning and afternoon. There's one planet from the evening nightfall, a very fast planet that makes you unnecessarily hasty, impatient, and impulsive. Don't allow that planet to wake up too much. Slow down the activity morning and afternoon. Slow it down and plan it step by step. Evening and nightfall is totally a waste of energy because you are under stress, because these planets are moving very quickly. They produce stress because you are making mistakes in whatever you say and do. So you need to slow down. Slow down simply means count to three or count to five before you say or do anything because your tongue will go faster than your brain. You'll commit to promises to people which you cannot keep in the evening nightfall. So miscommunication, miscalculation makes you the loser. So be careful. Don't commit to anything very much. And don't think of promises made to you very much. Tuesday, Tuesday, the 31st of May. This is going to be a difficult day for you. Difficult in the sense that the morning and afternoon you are seen as a rebellious person. And that's not good where you work, that's not good where you do business. You'll be considered as very much a person who has no research at all because these planets make you very impulsive. When you do that, you come up with ideas and want to implement them, and they'll go very, very wrong very quickly. You don't want to show and make a fool of yourself that way. So slow down these planets by firstly letting somebody else take the lead. If you take the lead in anything in the morning and afternoon of Tuesday, the 31st of May, it's going to go and end up wrong. Let somebody else take the lead and try to slow down whatever you want to say with some research and whatever you want to do as well. So the unexpected of planets which are bad are all there, making a good situation turn bad very easily. Evening and nightfall, you are not on the same wavelength as people. So you need to choose the company very carefully. What you say won't be agreeable. What somebody else says you will not be agreeable to you. Your ego is also playing up. You want to take the lead, but you don't have the energy to do that. You won't have the support to do that. So if you don't have to be out sometimes, it's even better to just stay home with the people you know. If you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself, choose company very, very carefully. If you find the company of people is not to your favor, move away quickly or just don't go out. Wednesday, the 1st of June, is an exciting morning and afternoon. Your ego is very much alive. And when your ego is alive, your aura begins to shine. And people want you to be the leader. They want to listen to you. They want to listen to your plans. And they will respect you as well. There's a chance of good news coming to promote you where you work and to have a better business quality where you do business. So promote yourself, show your unique ideas, and that way you will see that the demand for you and your services is going to increase a lot in this morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall turns very different. That's how a day can change. Evening and nightfall, I only see fast planets, and they're all negative planets. So rule number one, if you don't have to be out, don't be out. Stay in the place where you are very much at home, where nothing can go wrong. If you are out with people, arguments can happen, and you can simply not go along with the same wavelength as people. They may find you rebellious. So it's going to be a failure in the evening nightfall. So why expose yourself to that? Postpone meetings, stay home. But if you have to be out, tell yourself to be as agreeable as possible and to think on a temporary basis for that evening, which means be agreeable, but only for that evening. So don't think long term. Thursday, the 2nd of June, there's a big improvement in this morning and afternoon at work or in business or at home or anywhere. Have lunch with somebody. Emotional planets are very active. So the emotional side in you is going to be very active, thinking of who to have lunch with, who to have dinner with, chasing for that romance if you want. You will be successful. But you can have sometimes difficulties in coping with your dateline because your mind will be absorbed in the emotional sense. So tell yourself three words: logic, facts, and figures. Logic, facts, FACTS, and figures. You want to bring yourself down to reality because you're at work or you're in business. That will make you more steady. Evening and nightfall becomes very nasty. I don't want you to be out. Accidents are very possible. Accidents can be physical, they can be verbal, they can be emotional. Something will go very, very wrong. So if you give a chance to these planets, and if you expose yourself to people you don't like, then you'll get all this. If you refuse to go out and just stay home, you'll feel under stress, you'll feel under happy. You'll not be a person who is just happy, but at least you will not expose yourself to trouble with other people because I can see accidents. You may drive very fast because these planets are fast. You may say things you don't like, and then people will then not like you. So anything quick can go make problems for you evening, nightfall. So slow down in speech, slow down in action in the evening of Thursday, 22nd of June. Thursday, 2nd of June. Then we'll go to Friday, the 3rd of June. This is a much, much better morning and afternoon. You're going to be somehow be lucky for promotions at work or the chance of doing business on a bigger scale. So the planets of expansion, the planets of bigness are all there, giving you the support. So go ahead and promote yourself, whether at work and business. Promote yourself with people, even for the sake of having a romance, and have lunch with somebody you want something from. Think materialistically, and you will do well. Evening and nightfall turns the opposite. The planets of disappointment are there. Arguments can easily become worse. Aggression can become worse. And disagreements can become easy. Why? Because the group of planets in the evening nightfall They are not on the same wavelength as you. And so what you say, people don't like. And what people say, you won't like. So it's going to be a kind of a disaster in the evening nightfall. So if you have to be out, tell yourself, be agreeable, at least for the evening nightfall, to keep everything as happy as possible for yourself and other people. Never mind if you don't agree, just for the sake of harmony. Either don't say much or just be agreeable. Saturday, the 4th of June, is a very rebellious morning and afternoon. Things can happen unexpectedly, going very, very wrong. You don't want to take charge or you'll be blamed for all the mess created. So let somebody else do that. Even then, you'll feel a person who is not part of the team at all. You may not be part of the team because you're simply not on the same wavelength. So what can you do about it? Well, go out on your own if you have to and try and get things going for yourself that way. Don't spoil the party for everybody by being rebellious and being different and being not negotiable. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. That's how a day can change. Evening and nightfall, you're inspired. You are inspired in saying things. So you want to make full use of this evening nightfall. Go be with people who can help you job, business, money wise. Go with people you want emotional help or emotional love or emotional meetings. You will do very well. This morning planet, one or two of them, will make their way to the evening nightfall and they will try to bring upsets. So be ready for those. I see many internet planets there in the evening nightfall. You can go to the internet and find something very valuable for yourself. So that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session. Firstly, I will show you how to activate the energy of your soul. Once that happens, your third eye will awaken, and your teamwork in the sense of being much a leader will start to happen. And then I will show you if you like to play lotteries, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And more than that, I will show you how the energies of all these planets, they can be united in the form of lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, on and on and on. That makes you a very special person. Basically, three things are very important: your third eye, and your aura, and the soul. If these three things can be united, you will be a very special person. And that's what I'm going to teach you in this 90-minute session so that you become a very special person. So here's my email, and the session will cost you USD $50. That's all. Let's take this project off the ground to make you somebody very special because time passes by very, very fast. I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.